everybody, my name is Jasmine. I am an international prover and it's so incredible to be part of the Magic People, Magic Team community. Welcome to everybody who is on this call. I am very happy and very privileged to be hosting the call this evening and talking about my experience on these ketones. So, like I said, my name is Jasmine. For those of you who don't know me, I am a member of the Prove It community in the UK. I'm 24 years old and I am a nurse and a practitioner for the North West Ambulance Service in the United Kingdom. I've been on these ketones for around 5.5 months now, and they have been absolutely incredible for me, both for my professional life, my personal life, and throughout my training, as I'm a bit of a gymaholic myself. I have been utilising this product throughout the whole time on the 5 months, taking them every single day, sometimes twice a day, depending upon what I'm doing in that day, as they do give me that enhanced boost, that clear focus, cognitive function, and enhanced physical performance as well. I work 12-hour shifts in the NHS, which can be very taxing, and I used to be fueled off coffee. I don't know how I did it before I was introduced to these ketones at all. The peaks and the troughs that you get from taking coffee was just unbelievable, and working those 12-hour night shifts, and obviously the demands that come with being a medical professional, especially in this time that we're facing at the moment, that being the current pandemic. It's, as you can imagine, very, very hard. And since being introduced to the ketones, having the sustained energy and just being able to last the 12-hour shifts without feeling like I need to grab for a sugary drink, a coffee, a chocolate bar, is the most incredible feeling in the world. In addition to that, utilizing this product alongside my personal life. I have a very hectic personal life as well. I'm always on the go, whether I'm filming a fitness video or out hiking, whatever I'm doing, my to-do list is always jam-packed full. So I haven't even got children yet. So those who have children can vouch for the fact that I have friends who are on the product who have little ones, and they absolutely don't know what they did. They now have all the energy in the world for their children, for their family, and myself, like I mentioned, not having children yet and just being so busy all the time. This product really, really, truly does keep me going. Whilst training in the gym as well, I've been training in the gym for around about 10 years now, and I've tried all these different supplementations, that being pre-workout, or whether that be vitamins, different kinds of drinks, different kinds of shakes, and nothing quite amounts to these ketones. These ketones for my training I've built up muscle mass over the past, so however many years I've been at the gym, the 10 years. And with only probably the last 2 years, I've taken my training very seriously. So wanting to build the muscle, be toned, have that aesthetically nice looking figure, and whilst wanting to obviously build the muscle, keep the muscle tone, and also then shred the fat to have that more definition, this product has enabled me to preserve the muscle mass whilst also shedding away the fat in all the areas that obviously I really struggled with just training beforehand, whilst also ensuring that I'm able to have the recovery post-session, because as we do when your headphones are on, you just get so carried away lifting crazy heavy weights, and that causes you the next day to have that delayed onset of muscle soreness, therefore meaning that your recovery time and in between sessions could be slightly more prolonged than you would like. But utilizing these ketones within my schedule for my training has enabled me to have that recovery at the end, but also have so much of a downtime, but whilst also making sure that I'm able to fulfill and carry on for a full training session, which has just been incredible. I could honestly talk about the benefits for this product, that being in all aspects of my life, forever, but without further ado, we do have two incredible guests on this evening. We have Casey and Adrian. Casey is going to be our first speaker this evening. She is a mum, a yoga teacher, and a business a business owner and business enthusiast. So without further ado, she's going to come on to our call and share her incredible experience on these ketones. So Casey, if you can like to unmute yourself and you can share your incredible experience with the rest of the team.
Hi, everyone. So
Hi,
happy to be
Casey.
here. Hi. So I started taking the ketones in June. Chandani and I went to Ayurveda school way back when, and she told me about this amazing product, and I trust her. So I started taking them, and I can just say, I absolutely love them. I mean, I can tell if I skip a day, I'm just not as motivated. And I have a 4-year-old at home, and I run a business. I actually run a couple of businesses. So, having the energy is just really important when you're trying to run a business, any business. So that's been super helpful for me. Just I take them at least 1 pack, sometimes 2 a day, like Jasmine said. And then I found another product that I'm totally in love with. So I am 43 years old, and shifts are starting to move with the hormones, and I was having a hard time sleeping. I mean, also we're in the middle of a pandemic, which also is the hard time sleeping there. But I started taking the Signal OS, and the AM, they have an AM and PM, and the AM has like reishi mushroom, black pepper extract, and then the PM is what I'm really in love with. It has like valerian root, lemon balm, a lot of sleepy herbs, and since I've been taking these, I've had the best night's sleep. And I mean, I know Ayurveda. I've taken herbs forever, and to not have to encapsulate my own herbs and find something that actually works for me and that's not bad for me, like, over the counter sleeping pills or whatever, has been great. So I mean, the combination of taking the nat, every day and then that at night has just been really, really good. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I love being part of this team. I started off quickly as a promoter because I wanted to get the discount on the products. But truthfully, I mean, I just enjoy being a customer. I mean, it's nice to be able to have the option to share a link. But for me, it's been really nice to just take the products and get to have my own experience with them. So, it's been a few months now, and I'll continue to stay on them. I really love them. So thank you.
You're so welcome. It's so incredible that everybody has their own individual experience with the product, and everybody has their own favorites and how it's benefited them more. And it's so incredible that it's been able to help you so much, and you've been able to find a product which really, really helped you throughout your own journey, especially with being so busy, being a mum, a yoga teacher, and a business owner of several businesses. It's just so incredible. And without further ado, I would love to introduce our second guest of the evening. Thank you so much, Casey, for sharing your experience. See you later. So Adrian is our second guest of the evening. He is a mental health clinician, and he is relatively new to our community. He has recently just been and had a 10-day challenge, and he would love to share his experience with us on that also. So Adrian, if you would like to unmute yourself and also come and share your incredible story with our team.
Hi, I hope you all can hear me.
Hey,
Yeah,
Adrian.
hi, yeah. As you were saying, I'm really new to it actually. I don't think I've actually completed the month yet. I think I've been on it for about, well, I know I've completed at least 1 pack, so I've just over 20 days, and obviously within those 20 days, I did a 10-day challenge of taking the charged in the morning and then the uncharged in the afternoon. So yeah, as you said, I'm a mental health practitioner. I'm doing a lot of work from home, but also I'm going back into community where I do my mental health work. I also stay fairly active. I go to the gym, and I do like a lot of cardio, like long bike rides. I do it on the weekend with my brother. My brother was actually the person who introduced it to me. He's always the one who kind of comes to me with ideas about fitness, and so I trust him a lot. And then he said to me, you know, get on ketones. and he started to show me a few things about being on a ketogenic diet. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting. I'll give it a go because I just trust him so much. And then I was really surprised. For me, what I've noticed so much about the product was the appetite suppression. I mean, there's so many great things about it, but the first thing that hit me was the appetite suppression. And why that was important for me was it kind of helped me stop eating things I shouldn't be eating, and it kind of gave me support to control my, otherwise unhealthy diet. So all of a sudden, when I was coming around to eating, I could eat leafy greens and good fats and a little bit of protein as opposed to eating carbs, and otherwise kind of sugary kind of treats that I treat myself to fairly often. So that was really important to me. I felt that cognitively as well. Actually, my brain has cleared a lot, and I have a lot of more energy. So that's also been really useful to me in that kind of my day-to-day work, especially kind of with the changing environment that I'm working and kind of now going back, as I say, back into the office from being at home. It's been quite tricky doing the two, but I felt able to cope with that, and I think it's been a support to me to actually have been on ketos whilst I've actually been doing it. But as I said, also, yeah, I do also go to the gym, and I have noticed. So within the 10-day challenge, I did drop about 3 kilograms, which was really important to me because I am trying to drop a fair bit of weight actually. But in addition to that, I noticed the kind of weight I was dropping, and such a good bit that you said, Jasmine, there was a little bit about kind of like the muscle definition. I've noticed that I really feel like I've burnt fat and I haven't lost muscle. And actually, I can see muscle definition that it kind of doesn't make sense because I still feel like I'm carrying a bit too much weight and too much fat on my body right now. But actually, I just feel like it somehow cut through some of the fat, and I can, I feel really confident that I'm gonna achieve my goals being on this product. I haven't missed a day since I've started it, so I can't tell you what it's like when you come off of it, and I don't plan to actually come off of it. And yeah, I was so impressed with the product that I decided to become a promoter, because I wanted to share it. I mean, I'm not the most altruistic person in the world. I do want to make a bit of money from selling the products as well. I will admit that. But I haven't really, over the years, several people have come up to me with ideas of like kind of network marketing and sharing, other kind of products out there. And I've never really felt like those products were things I wanted to share. And because you get a lot of pushback when you talk to people about products, so I'm experiencing now when I talk to people about ketones and what I'm doing, and they're like, oh, what's that? It's a new fad and all the rest of it. And I'm like, I'm prepared to actually, put myself out there and say, this is a really good product. I'm using it. I'm enjoying it. And I think there are real benefits, and I'm experiencing some of those benefits within like the first 10 days, obviously doing the 10-day challenge. And then therefore, and hopefully I'll be on it for a great period of time whilst I continue to achieve my goals. So I'm prepared to go to bat for this product, and I really enjoyed it so far. So yeah, long may it continue for me, and hopefully I get to pay it forward to other people. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
It's so incredible, like you said, about all the benefits that you've experienced, not only being a practitioner, but also yourself throughout your training and wanting to lose a bit of weight. And obviously what you've mentioned about the muscle definition, it's something that's obviously benefited you with your training as well. And it's so incredible to hear another mental health clinician, when a clinician yourself, obviously the current pandemic being COVID, but also there is sadly another pandemic being mental health. So the fact that obviously you're working so hard and this product has benefited you so much, it's so incredible to hear from another clinician. So thank you so much to yourself and to Casey for sharing your incredible experiences, because it is a hard time for everybody at the moment, and obviously we all want that sustained energy. We all want to be looking and feeling great, and working so hard, Casey having two or multiple businesses and yourself being a mental health practitioner, Adrian, it's so incredible to hear your unique stories as well. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. It's really, really appreciated.
I just want to ask something. I'm wondering if Grace could just, I know we didn't talk about this, but it just, this conversation's propelled me to talk about just the business side before we say goodbye, because we do have an anomaly on our hands. And as has been addressed by multiple people that continue to come on these calls and have conversations with people that introduce them to this disruptive product, it is a singular moment in history where we have come across something that's very, very timely necessary and is categorically changing people's lives. So I just wanted Grace to chime on for a second, because so many of us across the world have so much going on, and there are so many challenges, and we are so inundated with our singular responsibilities and other businesses and things we need to take care of. How could you inspire us, perhaps, for those of us who are interested in this as a business, to be able to juggle the challenges we have going on, the responsibilities we have going on in our lives, and then be strongly in pursuit of sharing the message of this disruptive wellness product, because we do believe in it, and the capability that we do have to make money from it as a business and share the opportunity with others. Grace, could you comment a couple of minutes before we say goodbye?
Yeah, sure. It just fills my heart with joy to see so many people on here that are feeling this product. So it's just, I love the simplicity of this. I love how it spreads like absolute wildfire. Ketones they're calling ketones the fourth macronutrient. This is the fastest selling supplement of all time. And we have our hands on something that people just don't know about yet. You know, the company is only 5 years old. It's done $1 billion in sales in its first 5 years, which is faster than Facebook, if you want to compare it to something you might know about. So that's exciting. And, you know, in this business model and, you know, in any business model, really, you need a product that is phenomenal. And we have that. You need leadership, which is, you know, powerful. And we absolutely have that with Brian Underwood and the people that have prove it together. And, you know, you need community, and that's exactly what we have here. And we're all sharing something we're really passionate about. You know, some people here, they just want free ketones, and that's absolutely fine. Other people here, like our family, we're really running with this. It depends what you want. You can take this as far as you want, but the company is looking for people that want to charge, because we are part of a movement here. And it's undeniable what's happening around the world. And that excites me. You know, there's no better feeling than waking up every morning, and we're in a business of service. If you feel, if helping people makes you feel good, then this is the business for you. I was reading a book lately, and I'm changing my title in our business anyway, because we're all business owners here. We all have our individual businesses. The Chief Appreciation Officer, the CAO, because this business is just about pouring energy and pouring love on other people in our community. And, you know, that comes, we're all into law of attraction, that comes back to you tenfold. So, you know, we just need to go out there and share from that place, you know, like everyone that's just shared today, you've shared from your heart, you've shared your authentic experience. No one can deny that. So Adrian, you know, your belief in the product is strong because you've felt it yourself. And when you come against people that say, oh, you know, well, what's that you're doing? You know, you can speak with pure confidence because the product works. So I encourage everyone just to dive in and reach out. Like, we are a part of a community. There isn't a person on this call that I wouldn't, you know, sit down in my home and go through a training session with. We all support each other. And I'm just so thrilled to know you all and to be a part of this magic forum.
No, that was so true, Grace. The community, and it's just so incredible. Like you said, we are all here, and we are all here to be part of not only the community, but to be part of such an incredible company, incredible product with such force. And like you've mentioned, everybody has their own authentic story and their authentic, inspiring experience with this product, and the fact that we're all here as a team, as a community, to share that with each other is just beyond, it's just so supportive, and it's just so lovely to be a part with. And like you said, it fills you with joy, it fills me with joy to be on this call, hosting this incredible call, and to hear experience of people that I'm yet to meet face to face, and just to see over a webinar call how incredible this product is and how much it's really helping people with their individual and unique goals to achieve better wellness, better future for themselves. And as Shandani said, we are a force to be reckoned with, and this is something, the fact that we're all charging forward together, it's just so incredible. I keep saying incredible and inspiring, but there is never words which are going to amount to how incredible this experience is, not only as a customer that I once was, but as a promoter, to be able to spread this word with so many people. And as you touched on with what Adrian mentioned about experiencing that pushback from people who are yet to experience, just being able to share our experience and still being positive and remaining positive. You guys always say we attract our tribe, so what we put out there to the world is what will come back to us. And like I say, it's just incredible to be part of such an incredible team. So I'm going to end this call now, if that's okay, if I'm allowed to now. So thank you so much to everybody who has come onto this call. It's so lovely to connect with international members of our Prove It team. And these calls are hosted every Sunday at 8:30 by our incredible team leaders, both Grace and Shandani and Sonia, who you've all seen on these calls. And if anybody wants to share their experience on these calls as well, we are all on social media, that being Facebook, Instagram. Just reach out to one of us, because we would love to hear your incredible experiences on this product. So thank you so much, everybody. It's been lovely to meet you all, to see new faces, and have an incredible week. What a great way to start a new week. Bye, everybody.